elements from another culture on a daily basis as part of their style, just because they liked it, as we've been talking about. Remember what we posted earlier, ghetto versus high fashion.
Well, it would be different if we saw Beyonce constantly using cultural things or things from cultures all the time, right, and monetizing it.
Right.
If we saw her constantly doing that and bastardizing things, I would have a problem with it. And that word, we can say that word on the show. That's not a bad word.
No, but you want it today?
But that's what it is. But she doesn't do that.
No, she doesn't.
And so, but that's what happens to our culture. And so it has happened thousands of times, if not, if it only happened once, it's happened thousands of times. And so I don't think there's a malicious intent. Now, what you mentioned before about the Indian headdresses and the Victoria's Secret things, I don't think and I could be wrong, so hey, tell us if you think I'm wrong. This is K-Rose. Avani is not saying this. K-Rose is saying this. I don't think, and it may be what she has on does have a religious meaning to it, and I don't know it. But and if it does, I think she would be wrong for doing it. But I don't think it does.
Right. No, I hear what you're saying, but I wanted to know. And again, this is me just playing devil's advocate because we've been talking about it. So we've got to be fair and bring in artists that maybe people may feel that they can't criticize even if they think they are doing something wrong, because she is just so worldwide famous, known, and maybe people are saying, because I saw the articles where people were saying, well, no, it is, and I thought, well, oh, okay, sort of thing. But I'm curious to know if you think she is appropriating it, why do you think so? And if you think no, she's just using it in her video because she wants to portray something and there's no harm in it, let us know at Ask Avani Show. Tell us what you think, because I'm not being funny. It's interesting to me when I see these things because that Hunger Games star, is it Amanda Stenberg? Mm-hmm. She was calling out Miley Cyrus, Katy Perry, and more, and she was saying cultural appropriation, and she was getting really upset. And she was saying that, as we spoke about this earlier, she was saying that, what did she say? Appropriation occurs when a style leads to racist generalizations, as I've said, the stereotypes, isn't it? But it's deemed cool or funny when the privileged take it for themselves. And she said it occurs when the appropriator is not aware of the deep significance of the culture they are partaking in. Now, do you agree with this? Again, this is another picture quote I found. It hit home for me right between the eyeballs. And I said, we are sharing that today on the Ask Avani Show because, woo! And then she was being cute. And she turned around and she said, what if America loved black people as much as black culture? What do you think of that? It's very interesting.
That's their pass. That's how they get their pass. They say they like rock and roll and we created it. They say they like jazz and we created it. They say they like rap and hip hop and we created it. That's their pass and their comfort level in their minds. But they don't love us as much as they do those things.
Yeah, we don't want you. We just want your stuff.
We want y'all to keep creating stuff.
Yeah.
And we gonna keep taking your stuff.
Yes.
But we don't like you.
Yes. We don't like you. We don't want you. We just want your stuff. We're going to keep making money off you and your stuff.
So keep singing now. Y'all keep thinking of stuff now. Don't
just keep it rolling down the hill because we're going to take it. And whether you decide to try and stop us or not, you ain't going to be able to because we're just going to take it.
But don't try and buy the house down the street from me, okay?
No, that way. You see now? Aw, people, what do you say at Ask Avani Show? Let us know because wow. Okay, well, just keep that thought in your mind about what you were just saying about Elvis Presley because we are coming up right after the break with that. Woo! I think because of where we are in the show, people, we're going to take a short break because I know you guys want to process what we have been telling you and posting because I think some people, if you're getting heated as we have been getting heated, you're going to appreciate this next track. Yeah, Mo, be there. Gonna be right back. Let us know what you think on the other side after this. Hi, this is Avani. You're listening to the Ask Avani Show, and we'll be right back on the other side after this. Good afternoon and welcome back. This is the Ask-Avani Show right here on Metro Radio. Yes. We have been having a very, very interesting conversation this afternoon, haven't we, K-Rose? Welcome back.
Not really.
Just a little bit. People, just in case you just joined us, we are loving the love you are showing us out there. Today's show topic is, what is cultural appropriation? Will privilege always win and influence mainstream thinking? Do these things encourage stereotypes, and can those stereotypes be patronizing? Now, I think we've already established that, sometimes they really can.
Without a doubt.
Yes, and we're getting upset, people. We're getting upset because you guys, I have to let you know, we are broadcasting on the Get Global Network. Yes, and you know that is an absolute package of radio stations, and more are being added to the broadcasting network. So, yes, people, I want to shout out and say a big hello to everybody who is tuning in this afternoon, UK, USA, around the world. We are loving the love. Let us know what you think, because you're telling us. We are seeing your messages, and we're seeing you reposting and retweeting everywhere at Ask Avani Show and on the Facebook Ask Avani Show group page. Woo! You know, I said to you before the break, K-Rose, I wanted you to just keep that little thought that you had been expressing. Now, link 22 and 23, actually, because now, I don't know if anybody has realized this, but yes, music is not immune from people stealing.
Y'all, let me give a disclaimer before you even get into this. Let me do this disclaimer. I'm telling everyone listening to the show live, the ones listening to the replays and the podcast, she is getting ready to go in. And now, without further ado, Avani.
Okay, I'm just going to say, I wanted to find out where the term blue-eyed soul comes from. Link 22, K-Rose, is Wikipedia now. This is what I found online. Now, as you know, in the course of my research, all done in the name of entertainment and interesting information, you understand? Okay, this list, link 23, is not exhaustive, K-Rose. So I'm just going to let people know, just in case you have some more out there that you think, she forgot this and she didn't. No. This list is not exhaustive. Here are some of the names of just some of the artists, okay? I'm not even going to say it on air because we already know that there's a lot. And K-Rose, who did you mention earlier?
Katy Perry?
No. And Mr. Snake Hips of the 50s and 60s and 70s.
Mr. Presley.
There you go. Okay, now, I think he may be one of the first, examples of this century. Because we know this thing probably goes back and back and back in time. But, now, you know, as you said to me, you've said it on air, you said it off air, K-Rose, without the black culture, we would not have rock and roll. We would not have a lot of the music that you see. Please, K-Rose, say what you were going to say, because I know you just want to go on.
I am very calm right now. This is the calm K-Rose. No, I mean, we as a people, and I'm proud of it. I'm not ashamed of it. I'm proud of the fact that what we do drives the world. What we do influences the world as a people. The thing that I'm really most distressed about all the time is the fact that we don't embrace it and we don't acknowledge it. And in today's time, especially, we don't monetize it the correct way.
You keep saying that, Karen. You just on it today.
I'm just making sure people understand we can bring ourselves, quote, we can pull ourselves up by our bootstraps. But we have to realize that when people are telling us how bad something is, and they're telling us how bad it is, and it's how ghetto it is, step back and look at it, and then figure out how to monetize it, because they're going to turn around and in most cases try and use it to make money from. So back to music. Country music found its roots in blues from us as a people. Gospel music came from our people. Rock and roll came from the evolution of our people and the music of our people. Ask Elvis. Ask the Rolling Stones who they listened to when they became quote rock and roll singers and bands. Ask them what they thought about it when they met James Brown for the first time. Okay? All those things came from our people.
As well. Literally, Little Richard and people like that.
Little Richard and so as listeners go back and you listen or you look at the things that we're saying, we're not talking about things that we're making up, and we're not trying to make you feel bad. No. Go and check it out, and then go through and see what level that they went to disguise who was singing some of these songs. They would put white people on the album covers or pictures of the sunshine or fields of blue or fields of whatever. And they would not do it. And then they would take our music, i.e. Pat Boone, and redo a song from Little Richard, i.e. Tutti Frutti.
They don't want to pay. Listen, we don't mind if you want something, but hello now. Royalties, sign it up and give me my money.
Stealing.
Yeah. Stop playing that. We don't play that foolishness now. Look, now I have to say, I don't think it's wrong from other cultures. When people from other cultures want to try to emulate a certain style or type of music, I don't think that's wrong because, hello, I'm not being funny. There are people from all different cultures all over the world, and we like all different types of music, and there's all different types of tracks that we like to listen to. But the problem that we have today, isn't it, Kate Rose, is that when they want to steal it, they just be stealing. They don't be asking you nothing, and then they want to cover up, like you said, who they got an idea from, and they're trying to pass it off as their own. Or they'll steal an entire song and say that they wrote it when they never wrote it. Okay, I'm coming to these people. I'm going to get to it. You know what I'm going to get to, but it's okay because I'm going to get there. Okay. A lot of these people, when you ask these particular types of artists, who have they taken their influences from, from soul, rhythm and blue artists that have come before them, they have had to admit it. You will see their face sheepishly. A lot of them are like, well, yeah, actually, I did used to listen to whoever it was, and I loved it, and I wanted to be like him, or I wanted to be like her. Hello, that's fine. Just stop stealing. We don't mind if you say that we influenced you and we inspired you to do what you do, because music is music, and if you love it, if it's good and you love it, that's it. Have at it. More power to you. Enjoy. But stop stealing. Okay. But this is the point I'm getting to. In my mind, the real problem comes if an artist, one artist believes that they've had something, as we have just said, blatantly stolen from them. For example, like we've just been mentioning, melodies from a previously released or even a maybe lesser well-known song, because that's what's happening, isn't it? A lot of these things are coming to light. Have you noticed this, Karen? I've been seeing it on the news a lot more lately. And a case in point is, and I'm just going to hot them up on it now, Link 24, K-Rose, Pharrell Williams and Robin Thicke, and you know how much these people have had to pay to date? 7.4 million. I say it again, 7.4 million pounds to Marvin Gaye family because their Blurred Lines track was found to have been plagiarized. They had to pay. We're just warning you out there. Okay, I'm just going to slow down and I'm going to say, do not steal. Do not try and pass off someone else's work as your own. Plagiarism is bad. Okay, stealing, we don't like it. If you want to be involved with something, then ask and the artist may or may not let you. That's different. Do not steal it and say it was your idea, because you're going to get found out. Because listen, hello, if you listen to their song and you listen to Marvin Gaye's original track from the 70s, hello, it's more or less, and they even admitted, yeah, we were listening to that when we were writing this one. Hello, but yet you didn't want to pay up until somebody pushed you to court.
That's some caca. You're going to play like at first. You're going to have to go to court to do this, which is a waste of money. And then you admit, oh well, we were quote listening to this, but it really wasn't a song. We didn't do it. It wasn't because we were listening. Oh, that's caca to me.
All I can say is that, as we've already said, because they released it, they profited greatly from it. We know this, okay? We know. Hello, they had a lot of money. If you could afford to pay 7.4 million, that means you made up a hell lot more. Okay, so all they had to do was ask in the first place if they could use the riff, even if they changed the key, even if they did it 2 octaves higher, whatever. It's the principle that was what you wanted to do, and you knew in your mind that was where you had got your idea from, and it sounds so similar you can't get away from it, because the minute you hear it, you know. Okay, well, people, and they knew.
The people that are younger didn't know immediately because they didn't even know who Marvin was. No. But those of us who are anywhere from probably 30 years old and older,
especially if your parents were playing these music,
Marvin.